Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Y'all come on in, pull up a chair. Make yourselves at home. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, I wait for y'all to get on in here. Three things I ask when I go live. Number one, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Number two, make sure you smash the like button. Number three, make sure you donate to the channel. And back to number one, make sure you smash the bell icon so you'll be notified. Hopefully YouTube send you a notification, let you know I'm live. But yeah. Nina, good afternoon. Good morning. Carpe diem, salute to you. Very opinionated, salute to you. My brother Viking in the building, what's up, man? Praying for your moms, man. Make sure you have a speedy recovery and all that good fun stuff. Y'all come on in, pull up a chair. It's one day till my birthday. Tomorrow's my birthday. And I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow, probably around 12 o'clock. But yeah, just be here at 12 tomorrow. Be here at 12 o'clock noon tomorrow. Cause I'm gonna show up and show out. But any old ways. What's up, Sheldon? With your real weak ass. Good evening. I had to pull out my old glasses today. Shout out to Bearded Viking in the super chat. He said, I appreciate you, King. No problem, bro. It doesn't cost nothing to be nice, to have a heart and have sympathy. And I sympathize with everybody. But yeah, the Republican Party, the domestic terrorists formerly known as the Republican Party, are cartoon villains. Did y'all see what provision these con artists have passed in this damn bill, this supposed clean CR? Y'all see that? These fuckers is gonna make it so they can sue because they were being investigated for being criminals. I can't even take America serious no more. I can't, seriously. I seriously can't take America serious no more. I cannot. I can't take America seriously anymore. Like, these people are trying to scam money every up which way but right. Diane, good evening. Good evening. These fools are literally trying to scam the government for them to sue for $500,000 for them being criminals. Just like Trump trying to sue for $230 million. Just, oh, and shout out to Robert Garcia. And welcome to my TED Talk. Janet, good afternoon. Yeah, Sheldon, they passed a provision. The 8 senators, Republican senators, put a provision in this supposed clean resolution they're supposed to vote on tonight to open the government. Well, after they open the government, they put a provision in so that Republicans can sue for $500,000 per incident for them for their phone numbers being investigated. Hey Tia, I ain't know Beanie was live. What's up, Shogun? Like, quite literally, these motherfuckers are cartoon villains. They already done threw that out. That's a state case anyway. Donald Trump trying to get out of paying E. Jean Carroll that $88 million he owed her for defaming her and raping her. Yep, Carpe Diem is actually right. He said the American people are nothing more but a bottomless piggy bank for these people, and we keep on oinking for them. Sad. That is true. That's true. These people are literally trying to scam money for being criminals. That's like you going to court, right? That's like you going to court. You get sued for something that you knowingly did. Stephen L. Mack, what's up, bro? It's like you going to court and you did something wrong and they find you guilty of doing said thing that you did wrong, and then you turn around and sue them for finding out you did some wrong shit. Fuck. Wow. This is where we live now. This is America, Jack. Steal or be stolen. Steal. These people are trying to steal money. Oh, shout out to Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia is now working with the Epstein estate, not the DOJ, not the FBI, the one who keeps protecting pedophiles. They're currently working with the Epstein estate, and they are releasing all kinds of information. Like, if you didn't need no more, I don't understand how people don't know Donald Trump is a pedophile. I don't understand. I seriously don't understand how you don't know Donald Trump's a pedophile. Like, this man loves molesting little kids. How do you not know that? How is that surprising and shocking to anybody? How does that even work? How does that even work? The Republicans are scum. Their leader is scum. The people who vote for him are scum. And I told y'all what I've been saying every time I ask these Trump supporters what they get for voting for Trump. What's up, Roxanne? How you doing, Queen? Yep, I have, T. I've been watching it. What's up with it, Callie? Martha, good afternoon. $500,000 to sue for being criminals. And y'all tell me again how these people are for the American people. How is the Republican Party for the American people? How is that? How is it? The emails that got released this morning. Whack, what's up, man? The emails that got released this morning showed Donald Trump knew of Jeffrey Epstein's activities with molesting little girls and all that weird stuff he was doing on that island. He full well knew. But everybody knew. This is nothing surprising to anybody. None of y'all should be surprised by that whatsoever. None of y'all should be shocked like, oh, this is it. No, y'all should not be surprised. My mouth stayed in place. Nothing shocks me anymore. Donald Trump's a pedophile. He's been a pedophile. He lived as a pedophile. He would die as a pedophile. Just like Jeffrey Epstein died as a pedophile. Ghislaine Maxwell died as a pedophile. Like, I don't understand how these people who supposedly support the Republican Party, and they proudly say they're Republicans. I don't understand how some of these people got kids. How these people with children, like me, myself, and y'all in the chat, I know y'all got children. We all got kids, right? So you, with your kids, are okay with the fact that a 79-year-old man was a known fucking predator and worked with one of the most prolific child sex traffickers in American history, in Jeffrey Epstein, and they was in on it together. They knew about all the shit that was going on. That's why Donald Trump had him killed, allegedly. NBA D Nice, what's up, man? TCW, salute to you, man. They knew all this stuff tracks. If you just sit down and just think about everything that's going on, dog. If you think about everything going on, and you see all of this stuff that's transpiring, everything that happened with Jeffrey Epstein, everything that happened up to this point. Mike Johnson's in that list too. Yep, Detroit. I seen that. There is no such thing as clean. Like, I don't understand how these 8 Democrats trusted the people who have systemically sabotaged the ACA, voted against this bill over 70 times, and you walk away from the conversation saying, I stood up for the American people, and I trust that they're going to honor their promise to me in this meeting, in this vote for the ACA. Ah, Janet, that's so cool. She welcomed her first great-grandson into the world yesterday. Congratulations. Congratulations to your granddaughter. Congratulations. Like, having babies is a beautiful thing. Yep, Trump loves little boys too. They ain't safe. Y'all hear about the attorney general down in Florida wanting to seek the death penalty for a habitual child molester? And I'm in support of that. Mahari, what's up, bro? Y'all know I'm in full support of that. All pedophiles being executed. I am all for it. I'm all for it. Wish they could do it like Charlie Kirk said, live on TV, sponsored by Coca-Cola. No person deserves to walk amongst anybody who brings harm to children and sexually abuses kids like that. I don't care. I don't care who you are. Thank your grandson. Oh yeah, okay. Shout out to the young king, your grandson, bringing in the heir. That's why I call little boys the heirs. They're the heirs of their father's legacy. Yeah, Sheldon. Yeah. Like, anybody that brings harm to kids, bro, I have no sympathy for you. None. Zero, zilch. And I don't understand how people get out here and they're proud to protect pedophiles. I don't get it. I don't understand how they're so proud protecting pedophiles. You know what I wouldn't mind as far as pedophiles? I wouldn't mind them being castrated live on TV in front of a studio audience. Because the only reason why this is so rampant in America is because there's no real punishment for people who abuse kids. There's none. Mansa Musa, Friday, 7 o'clock. I'll call you when I get off here. Yeah, Mansa Musa, Friday, 7 o'clock, my house. Yep. I'll text you or call you when I get off here. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. Celebration. And shout out to my sister-in-law. Happy birthday, Rashida. Yeah, Donna's trolling. If you ain't picked that out, so yeah, the first comment, my fucking weirdo antennas already went through the roof, Sheldon. Somebody comes in and immediately says, I have a special place in my heart for trans people, and then proceeds to say, my mom is a pedo. Yeah. Yeah, my weirdo meter keeps going the fuck off, dog. I don't sense no sincerity in your comment. And my discernment's pretty good. Daryl Alexander, what's up, man? Y'all have to understand that Donald Trump and this administration are Republican traitors to the United States of America, the domestic terrorists, as I like to call them. They care nothing about any of y'all. Not the left, not the libs, not the black people, not the immigrants they're out here kidnapping. They don't care about none of y'all. Not the MAGA, not the red hat wearing goofballs who are in a cult. Not none of you conservative, the real conservative Republican voters. They don't care about you being poor. They don't care about you living check to check. They don't care about your health care. They don't care about your educational system. They don't care about your livelihood. They could give a fuck about anything having to do with you. They just need your unmitigated support. They just need you here to constantly carry water for them while they commit some of the biggest acts of atrocities across the globe and here domestically. How can we reform, save America? Get rid of the establishment. That's how we save America. Y'all stop voting against yourselves. Tell white people to wake up. They're the majority here. They are the majority here. Lead it to repentance in Jesus Christ. Fuck no and fuck off. Because the Jesus y'all worship, I want no part of that motherfucker at all. That Jesus ain't real. That Jesus looked like you. A reprobate sinner who hides behind a Bible, who denies food to starving kids, who kidnaps immigrants when the Bible clearly tells you to treat a foreigner just like a native born. You follow a Jesus that's okay with someone bearing false witness every time they open their mouth and coveting people's wives and coveting little girls and coveting his own daughter. You're okay, your God is okay with worshiping money when the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. You love worshiping a God that supports a man that went to court to tell the court that it's okay for him to starve children. You're okay with a man who lied on national TV. You're okay with a God that lies on national TV, kills 76 people for no reason and lie about it, committing war crimes. You're okay with genocide in Gaza because Christian white nationalists want to fulfill, they want to make the Bible come to life by every illegal means possible. You know how they moved the capital to Tel Aviv when Trump was first president the first time? Y'all remember that? A manufactured capital. You serve a God. A condo, what's up, Brody? You serve a God that is okay with being bigots. You're okay with serving a God that makes it okay to serve or honor a dude like he was Martin Luther King when all he did was go around this country spreading hate, lies, and misinformation to college kids trying to do better for themselves. And you made a martyr out of him. And while at the same time, simultaneously, however, you blame black people, lied on black people, when a white man shot and killed your fucking God. Somehow it became a black problem. Luther, what's up, family? Stephenson, that's exactly right. They're okay with millions of Americans losing their jobs because of ignorance pertaining to diversity, equity, and inclusion. You serve a God that believes in whiteness. You serve a God that wears a red hat and thumps a Bible he don't read, as if he can read anyway. You serve a God that is a complete, utter, blasphemous hypocrisy. And I do use that term very strongly. Blasphemous hypocrisy. You support a God that slams the door in the face to helping others when they take in millions of dollars every year in tithes, and then threatens to call the police on someone when they ask for help. I don't want no part of your religion or your God, because you and your God is going to meet the real one, and y'all are going to all burn in hell together. So fuck you very much, and keep your fake ass, racist, bigoted ass, Zionist ass God. Keep that fucker where you got him at, in your weird ass imagination, because that's where he exists. He ain't real. He ain't the God that sent his son to die for the sins of everybody despite their color. Let me say that again. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believeth in him shall not perish, but everlasting life." Did the Bible verse say, "For God so loved white people that he gave his only begotten son"? Because I'm confused. Shout out to Luther in the super chat, man. Thank you. Did the Bible say in John 3:16 God sent his only begotten son to the white world so that white people can have freedom and everlasting life from sin? Because I'm going to play your game, Resolute. Did the Bible even once say that? Where in the Bible did it says whiteness is the way? Where in the Bible does it say whiteness is the superior race? Where in the Bible says that a person is illegal on stolen land? Where does it say that at? Lou Hawk, salute to you, man. See, you see what I'm doing, TCW? I'm using their white Christian nationalist bullshit doctrine to shit on their fake religion. Their fake religion only cares about power, absolute power, and money, and little kids, so they can rape them, so they can molest them, and fucking mentally damage these children so they become pieces of shit in our society that we gonna point our fingers at and judge. That's what they are. That's who they are. That's who they will forever be. They shown themselves for real this time, just as their ancestors did, who used Jesus' name on a slave ship to bring over stolen people, to treat them like less than animals. Yeah, Queen Elizabeth I named the first slave ship Jesus, to steal black bodies. Don't sound like God to me. White Christian nationalism is nothing but racism dressed up in Christian drag. That's all it is. There is nothing you can tell me about a white Christian nationalist that has anything to do biblically, scripturally, or with Jesus Christ's words themselves. There's nothing that you can tell me that aligns with the Bible. There's nothing. Resolute, I'm not attacking you. I'm talking about of the God in which you speak. that a majority of y'all follow. Because a majority of y'all are the reason why the church is dying, if not already dead in the United States, why these young kids don't go to church. Because they're not going to listen to y'all lie to yourselves constantly. Because none of y'all believe none of the shit y'all are preaching and yelling down and trying to fearmonger us. And if you don't do this, you're going to hell. You're lying to yourself. No, you actually opened the door to something I wanted to talk about, being that I grew up in church, in that lie and that cult. I grew up in it. And I always constantly wonder why I think the way I do now. Because I want a real relationship with the real God. The one who created the earth. The one who spun a rock in the middle of a void that can produce life. I want a relationship with him. I want a relationship with a man who talked about peace and loving thy neighbor and doing for the least of these. I want a relationship with that guy because I love that guy. I respect and honor that guy because I know he's real. That stuff y'all have preached for years and years, the Tony Evans of the world, the In Touches of the world, the Billy Grahams of the world, all this stuff y'all ran around on stages pretending like y'all were professing the gospel, as y'all like to call it. Right. We don't know if it's a he or she. I'll just say God. Because nobody's ever seen God's face. Just because you grew up in church doesn't mean you know Jesus. Trust me, I know because I lived it. So I respect and honor those who love the true Yeshua. Shouldn't you? I do. You ain't listening to nothing I'm saying, Resolute. At all. Not a word that I just said. How can you tell me what my relationship with Jesus is when you don't know me? Because you're doing what other Christian nationalists do, black, white, green, or purple, in this raggedy ass country. Y'all come in thinking y'all know more than everybody. Y'all think God is the only one who talks to you, and he doesn't. He talks to everybody. You remember when Jesus did his 32-year tour of the world, he hung out with nothing but the least of them, the criminals, the whoremongers, the backsliders, the scammers, the schemers, the whores of the night. He hung around with them. Damu World, what's up, family? Resolute wants to sound like he's on his own proverbial soapbox this afternoon, I guess. Fuck you in your soapbox. Why he so mean? Because I don't like you people. I don't. I really don't. And y'all are going to burn in hell for what y'all do. Y'all are going to burn in hell for what y'all do. And it's going to be spectacular to watch y'all walk up to God with your hands up in the air and tell God all the stuff you supposedly done in his name. And he tells you, depart from me, you workers of iniquity, for I know you not. It's going to be wild to see that. But God, I did this in your name. I did that in your name. Depart from me. Get away from me, weirdo. Because you people, y'all been living in this constant bubble of self-righteousness where y'all think your ideals and the way you think is the only way, the only right way to think, and the only right way to do this. Y'all live in this bubble where you're self-righteous bubble where y'all think you're the only one that have the answers. And God is the only one that's going to talk to you and only you. Yep, Daryl Alexander, exactly right. Hey, you remember when that hurricane came and Joel Osteen with the Lakewood Church refused to house homeless people? Do y'all remember that? Your heart reveals your actions, Resolute. You can't see a man's heart, i.e. his intentions. That's why I always say, and anybody who's followed me for a long time, they know I say this every time I go live, it ain't what you say, it's what you do that defines who you are. That's biblical. Oh, Will, you can't judge anybody. You can't judge this. You can't judge it. You can't judge. The Bible says that you can determine a tree by the fruit that it bears. So is the Bible lying or am I lying? Right, Shelton. It's just like America. America and Christian exceptionalism and American exceptionalism are one and the same. They are the only ones that can fix something while simultaneously destroying it. They're the only ones that know everything. Their way is the only way to get to God. Their way is the only way to talk to God. Christina, good afternoon. Their way is the only way to do this, that, and the third. Their way is the only way. Why do you think they worship Trump? They worship that man. They don't support him. They worship him. They come out blasphemous things about him all the time. Oh, he's the thing next to Jesus Christ. The Democrats are demons. Oh, they worship, they eat babies, but miraculously and funny as it can be, and God has a sense of humor. Funny as it can be, why is it that every time I see a case of pedophilia, it's a Republican? Every time I see a case where some child has been abused, it's always a Republican white man in a church. It's always him. If you can determine a tree by the fruit that it bears, by your words of condemnation, lack of sympathy, and harsh criticism, reveal what about your tree? That my tree stands in truth. That my tree actually stands in the real word and will of God. And that somebody really needs to be shaken out of that trance, that cultist spell that they've been put under, and where they believe that their way is the only way. And I use no indignation whatsoever when I say that I finally seen the real truth. And a lot of other people have came to the same conclusions as I have. That you and people like you of your ilk, y'all love to thump your Bibles, but you don't have no understanding of what you're reading. Because it would translate in your actions every time you step out your door. No matter how you feel about that person, what the words they saying, how they offend you or whatever or whatnot. Jesus said to turn the other cheek. And you're supposed to use your meekness. Because the meek shall inherit the earth. Not the rich, not the powerful, not the strong. The meek shall inherit the earth. Battlefield, what's up, family? These people have assumed so much power in people's minds that for a long time I was walking around judging people for nothing. Having distasteful feelings and views about people who've done nothing wrong to me. Just like you. Done it for a long time. Until one day the light came on in 2014. The light came on. And then it burned brighter in 2015. And then it just completely engulfed my soul by 2016. And now I have a real understanding of who the real God is. The real God stands outside of all the calamity that's going on. It's the peace that I have. The reason why I can sleep at night. The reason I know it's not always going to be like this. The confidence I know that I may not see justice here on earth for all the atrocities that I'm seeing, that these people who claim to love God love so much and all this stuff, but they don't do nothing that he taught. They don't live up to none of the standard that he taught. None of the standards that he even demonstrated. The sheer unction of it convicted me to my soul. I'm grateful. I'm sincerely grateful that the real God showed up and started talking to me. I'm glad. Janet, salute to you. She said, speak, my brother, and I shall. God is in control. Whether you believe in him or not, God is still in control. There's only one question that I have to ask myself anytime I see all of this clownery and all this blasphemy going around talking about how God ain't real and this, that, and the third and blah, 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 blah. There's only one question I have to ask myself. What being or what person or what man or what God or what entity could create a organism that can self-learn and teach itself and also teach others and keep reproducing? We didn't evolve from monkeys because monkeys are still producing monkeys. Even though white people share the Neanderthal DNA, we did not derive from monkeys. And given the fact that white people have a history of sleeping with animals, I can understand how Neanderthal DNA could creep in. But that's another video for another day. What I'm letting y'all understand is the confidence that I have. The real God gave it to me. The real one. Nothing is this. You won't see life the same ever again when you have a real live interaction with the real God. Everything that didn't make sense before suddenly starts to make sense. Real lights start coming on. Like the lights in your head, places you never thought, things you never thought about, start waking up. And when you wake up, you start getting privy to a whole lot of stuff that you've been lied to. Why do I speak so much about whiteness and blackness? Because that's the identity of this country. It was built on it. And I'm constantly reminded of it every day. That's why I speak on whiteness and blackness. Because y'all made it an issue. White people made it an issue. White people built their DNA off stealing from every other person or culture or community or anything it ever came in contact with. It stole it. Then lied about it. So I have to constantly speak about black versus white. Because y'all believe too many lies. Everything you've been taught about this country is a lie. Everything is it. Everything you ever learned from kindergarten all the way up till you graduated high school, even college, is a fucking lie. It is. It's a bullface lie, and it should piss you off. Once you learn about the real history of this country and how fixated racists are with the envy and jealousy of black success and black just ingenuity and the willingness for black people to rise from the ashes every time they burn the house down. Every time. The story in America is black people are the phoenix and white people hold the torches that burn their cities and their successes to the ground. They've done it time and time again. That's the reason why they're so obsessed with black people. That's why we have Karens and Kens who walk up to little kids and call the police on them for selling water or lemonade. That's why we have white women and white men who falsely accuse black people of stealing when they were the ones stealing in the store in the first place. That's why you have so many white men that are getting caught up in sexually assaulting little kids, and 90% of the time that they get caught assaulting little kids is little white kids. That they then turn and lie about the boogeyman of the black man who's hypersexual, who has no self-discipline or self-worth or no morals. Y'all talk about black people as if we're subhuman. We're sub-animal too. You make up lies constantly. You fix data. You lie about that said data. Then when the real data comes forth to show that you're the culprit. You're the ones always doing shit and hiding your hand and lying on black people because we've been the whipping boy since y'all stole us from Africa. Since y'all landed on the shores of West Africa and stole my ancestors. Y'all have lied and lied and lied. You lied to veterans yesterday. You told veterans that you appreciate their services. You lied to me You told my black ass you appreciate me dedicating my life 8 years in the United States Marine Corps. You lied to me. You sat there with a smile on your face and this feeling of joy and patriotism in your heart and told me, thank you, Marine, for serving my country. But simultaneously supports a man who is willing to steal and erase history of my people, the Tuskegee Airmen, the Harlem Hellfighters, the 336 Battalion. Just a few examples of the names they erased from history, as if our contributions didn't lead to victory. But they did. I had the pleasure in my tour in the United States Marine Corps to meet the first black sergeant major of the Marine Corps, General Alford. Well, Sergeant Major Alford. One of the coolest sergeant majors I ever met. And I met him while I was on duty as a corporal. He smiled at me. I'll never forget that. He smiled. Hey, young devil dog, come here. Stand at ease. What's your name? Where you from? He said, I get a warmth in my heart when I see young devil dogs like you leading by example. Especially when you look like me. Sergeant Major Alfred was one of the finest staff NCOICs of color that I've got to meet in my career in the Marine Corps. I've met a lot of them. Sergeant Major Williams, Gunnery Sergeant Horace Copeland, my godfather, a man who would become a father when my father was thousands of miles away. Master Gunnery Sergeant Barnes. Master Gunnery Sergeant Warren Barnes. I have the pleasure of calling that man father. My dad. My other dad. And he treat me just like his son. Met that man dang near 30 years ago. And I still talk to them to this day. We were all young. When his kids were young. They took me in when I was stationed in Okinawa, Japan. 1997. Latter part of 97, 98. I would never forget it. I would never forget it. I would never forget all the knowledge that these guys poured into me. And they seen me as a young black corporal at the time. And they seen my greatness. Y'all want to know when America will really see real peace? God dang, John. Big John Pate. What will bring real peace is seeing evil being punished like it should. Too many times, evil has committed atrocity after atrocity and seemingly got away with it. You've seen it with the Civil War. You've seen it with the insurrection more currently, January 6, 2021. Seemingly got away with it. When those people are held to an account, you see what real change actually happened in Germany. See, it took a war to bring Germany to its knees, to stop the atrocities against its citizens. It's going to take that here. I'm not expecting this to end on diplomacy at all, because these people aren't capable of diplomacy. They're too corrupt, and they're too full of shit to commit to something like that. This is going to have to end violently, because these people ain't going to relinquish that power, because they know what comes next. Steve Bannon already told you. Steve Bannon already told you what was coming. Oh, we can't lose the midterms. If we do, we're going to prison. Right, Detroit. He says one of my mentors growing up was Tuskegee Airman Alexander Jefferson. I can't turn my back on honor and dignity. I can't either. I couldn't. Supreme Green Lawn Care. Salute to you, man. One thing that kept me in line, that kept me out of trouble while I was in the Marine Corps, was the fact that I in my head, I thought that if I got in trouble, like my cousin, the same cousin that told me that I wouldn't last 2 weeks in the Marine Corps in the FMF, and he ended up getting a BCD. For you who don't know what a BCD is, it's a bad conduct discharge. It's neighbors with a dishonorable discharge. So you did some heinous shit to get kicked the fuck out. But anyways, I got out honorably. RA1 discharge. But anyways, I dare not bring dishonor to the name and legacy of my grandfather who served in the Navy, my uncles and cousins who served in the Army, Air Force, and Navy, and most importantly, my big brother, who was like my hero. My big brother CJ still is to this day my fucking hero. I look up to my big brother. If there's anybody that can talk me down from doing something crazy, he's the only person on it. Between my two little brothers and my oldest brother, those three right there, the only ones probably on this earth that can talk me down from doing something stupid. Mark Wunderlich, salute to you, man. I dare not bring dishonor to what they built before me, because I knew what was at stake. I knew I had to go and show up and show out, especially with my last name, man. That's my father's name, bro. Good, I can tell y'all why I joined the Marine Corps. Then the Marine Corps birthday was like 2 days ago. I can tell y'all why I joined the Marine Corps. I was getting in trouble in school, a lot, because I fought. Because I was getting bullied. In the 9th grade, I got bullied a lot. Came home, bunch of time with busted nose, busted lip. Mama asking what happened, lip swole all up, and I lied to her. I failed at the playground. When in real life, I was getting punched in the face, and I couldn't fight back because I was afraid I was going to get disciplined by my parents if they found out I was fighting in school. Wasn't that I was scared of whoever was bullying me, it's because I was more afraid of my parents. I gotta tell y'all the truth about it. I was getting in fights so much that, shit, I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, you gotta do something better for yourself, boy. So, went to the recruiting office. Met a man named Sergeant Phelps out of Stone Mountain. And he recruited me out of Stone Mountain. I depped out in Stone Mountain. For you those at home who don't know what DEP means, that means that that's delayed, what is it? Delayed entry program. Hey, Julie. It feels good outside. It ain't as cold as it was yesterday. It feels good out here. Damon Dog, what's up, family? But yeah, I was getting in fights a lot. Getting suspended here and there. I didn't want to stay around where I was. So I joined the Marine Corps. And I went in the Marine Corps to leave and get my diploma, so I left. Went on the bus to Parris Island, South Carolina, December 18th, 1995. I was still in the early class. So I get there on the bus all the way down to Beaufort, South Carolina. And I'll never forget that night. Me and my homeboy were sitting next to each other. We dipped in together. My boy, Ron. And shout out to Ron, my dog, man. We got the same last name. R-Will and N-Will. Susie, how you doing? So anyways, sleep deprivation, food deprivation, the whole nine, mind games and shit, all the way up until January 10th. That's when my class went in session. Mako, why you always put my damn name in the chat? Weird, bro. You about to get time the fuck out. But anyways, I remember that sergeant hopping on the bus. And I was half asleep when he hopped on the bus. Hopped on the bus and said, everything you ever learned in your life ends tonight. The Marine Corps is your God. The Marine Corps is your parents. The Marine Corps is your girlfriend because Jody Rottencrotch is plowing her guts in as we speak. You will be with the Corps, in the Corps, and of the Corps at all times. Because we're the best fighting machine God has ever created on this planet. Now get off my bus and onto my gold footprints. And I nervously got off that bus. Scared as hell. But I didn't move. When I stood on them gold footprints, I knew there was a purpose for me being there. Hey, Pam. I think it's a farce, and Pete Hegseth should be tried at The Hague by the ICC, committing war crimes. They're just following orders because the U.S. and the UCMJ requires that we follow orders. It's the only reason why I see them doing like that. That's why I'm not too mad at them. I understand what the military is because I spent time in it. Fell in love with the culture. Anyways, I remember being half asleep, going through the line, supply line, to get all of my gear. And at the time, I had braids. We lined up at the barbershop. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm taking my hair loose. See these dudes in these barber chairs, just no care. Wasn't what I was used to when I go to the barbershop. The barber takes his time, cuts your hair. Y'all have small talk, conversation, whatever. Wasn't that type of time. They was in there. Next. Cut all your shit off. So I'm standing there bald. Y'all want to know how indoctrinated in the Marine Corps I still am? Every night at 7 o'clock, we stood on line in the quarterdeck. And every night we had to put our hands out like this and turn our hands. And turn around in a circle and say, sir, this recruit reports no medical or mental disabilities at this time, sir. I remember. Anybody who's ever served, look, if you get people to get on the internet false flagging like they was in the military or in the Marine Corps, because that's the one they love to choose the most. Most people who commit stolen valor, they want to be the toughest ones, the Marines. All I have to do is ask them about health check and ask them, what did you say? That's all you ask. Every Marine knows it. Everyone. Because everybody does it the same. It's the same boot camp. It's methodical. It trains your mind to be very attentive to details. Anyways, I know I'm being shadow banned today, which is cool with me. I don't care. 2 million views, Shelton. I should have brought my tablet out here. I'm about to get some food, and I'm trying to debate what I want. Do I want ramen? Cause or do I want teriyaki chicken and rice? They do it from time to time, Susie. They do it. Because y'all know normally it's like 200 people in here. It's only 30. Hey, Christina. 1.9. Dang. That show that went up a lot. I guess it's because that 38,000 view video I did the other day. Watch, I'm gonna go live. If I go live tonight, which I probably will, I might go live breaking my birthday. Hell yeah, Village Brother. That shit sound like a motherfucker right now, dog. I want some teriyaki chicken and rice. And I shall have it. And then go downtown and go to Spill the Beans and get some vanilla ice cream with pineapples, graham crackers, and cheesecake. And walk downtown with my wife. That's what I'm gonna do today. That's what I feel like doing. I got nothing else to do. I got nothing to do this week. Nothing. I made sure of it. I was gonna work on my truck, and I said, screw it. I'm just gonna put it in the shop. Oh, it's okay, Susie. Some beef sausage. That sounds good. But I had that Sunday morning. Sunday morning, yeah. My son cooked breakfast. It was good too. It was really good. Yeah, that's what I want. I want teriyaki chicken and rice. What y'all think? And then go get some ice cream. Boy, and then I'm gonna get some insomnia cookies. Oh, their cookies are so good. Best cookies I ever tasted in my life. Insomnia cookies. The best I've ever tasted in my entire life. They so good. I literally ordered some like 20 minutes away. They had it cost me like $20 for them to get delivered here, and I paid it anyway. Thai chicken curry. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, that sounds good in a motherfucker, dog. Y'all, what should I do for my birthday? I don't want to get in the streets. I might go to Atlanta tomorrow. I might wake up and go drive to Atlanta. Go see my brother and my aunt and them anyway. I ain't seen them in a minute. Me and my wife might just gas up the goddamn Challenger and drive and go see my brother and them. And some of your cookies are so fucking good, dog. They are so. How many of y'all tried insomnia cookies? I want to know. How many of y'all tried insomnia cookies? Those fuckers are so fucking good. They are so good. They just built like 2 places down here. Like, I think like a year and a half, 2 years ago. And I've never tried them up until like recently, like a couple months ago. And then I've been hooked on them ever since. And but quiet as it's kept, there's another store. And me and my wife, we go to this restaurant. This black lady, she's so cool. It's called Mama's Kitchen. And she sells soul food. But she makes some of the best fucking mild wings you ever put your mouth on. Oh my God. I might order some for Friday. I might order 50 for Friday. I just want mild. Mint chocolate chip fire. But I like the snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle's my favorite. Snickerdoodle, and they got an Oreo one that's like cookies and cream. Those two, those are must have. And then the mint chocolate chip, I get about 4 of those because I always order the big pack. I get about 4 of those. Man, I'm a fat body, dude. They oatmeal raisin cookies smack too, and I love oatmeal raisin cookies. Shortbreads and oatmeal raisin cookies are my favorite. And then I fell in love with like the golden Oreos and the lemon Oreos. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I might go buy, I want ice cream and cookies today too, because I'm a kid. I will never grow up. I'll never grow up. I'll never grow the fuck up. Peanut butter cookies, they are good too. They smack too, but you got to eat them with some butter pecan ice cream. Oh my God. Shelton, I'm going to tell you something. Do this next time, bro. Dead ass serious. Bro, go to the store, get some of those ready baked peanut butter cookies and bake you like maybe 5 or 6 of those hoes, right? Get you some Bluebell butter pecan ice cream and then just make you like a little bowl out of the cookies, bro. and just smash them. I'm talking about when they fresh out of the oven. It's gonna burn your hands. Smash them, put them in a bowl, and then get you a couple of scoops of that butter pecan ice cream. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh boy, I feel fat. I feel fat and disgusting right now. I feel fat as shit. I feel fat. I feel gluttonous right now. Shelton, try it, bro. I swear, bro, if I eat anything, that's that. But if you got some like the pecan sandies with some vanilla bean ice cream, Mayfield, or and I don't even know what happened to Pet. Pet used to have the best cherry vanilla ice cream that I've ever tasted, but they don't sell Pet here anymore, which I'm mad about it. You lactose intolerant? Damn, Shelton. They got lactose friendly ice cream out there because I'm lactose intolerant. That's why I said Bluebell. Bluebell doesn't upset my stomach for some weird reason. Hey, Shelton, that's a shit you'll be willing to take, my boy. That's a shit I'm willing to take, bro. I don't care. That's a shit I'm willing to take. That's a shit I'm willing to take. I tell y'all what though, quiet as kept, American Cookie, they sell these brownies, these cheesecake brownies. Yep, dairy-free ice cream. You can get those. That's but butter pecan ice cream has a very, very devout history in the black community. It was created by black people. And I don't know, maybe because I guess when I turned 40, that's when I started being lactose intolerant. Like I used to love, I'm like a cereal eater, dog. I'm like a cereal eater. I am a cereal eater. I love cereal, bro. Raisin Bran Crunch, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes, Apple Jacks. What's another one that I get all the time? Captain Crunch Peanut Butter. Oh my god. Oh my god. I still do. I fuck it up. Even though it ain't good for me, even though I'm lactose intolerant, I will still fuck that shit up. I don't care. Judge your auntie and your cross-eyed uncle. Judge them. Cause I'm gonna fuck that shit. I'm gonna fuck that shit up. I gotta buy some milk. Cause I want cereal tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna go live tonight. I'm gonna go live. We're gonna welcome my birthday in tonight. Hell yeah, we got hi old cookie. You're right. We got bathrooms for a reason. Hey Shelton, I don't know. I got a problem, Shelton. I got a snacking problem, homie. Me and Snackabelly might be cousins, homie. Man, cereal is the shit. What's your favorite cereal, man? What's your favorite cereal? Cause fuck Donald Trump. I don't feel like talking about that bitch ass nigga right now. I feel like talking about fun, cool stuff. Like what kind of cereal y'all like? Cause if you like smacks, then you eat paper. You like paper with no flavoring whatsoever. Anybody who likes sugar smacks eats paper and shoes. I believe that. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh my god, today. Oh. Oh my god. Anybody who eats smacks, you eat dirt. And you still shoe insoles. Oh, for real, Shelton? Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my shit. I can eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch all day. Like, for real. Legitimately all day. Fruity Pebbles? Hell yeah! How did I forget about Fruity Pebbles? I have to eat Fruity Pebbles fast as shit because it gets soggy real fast, and I hate soggy cereal. Chocolate Rice Krispie. Fruit Loops? Hell yeah. Fruit Loops always gonna be close. That's top 5 right there. Fruit Loops is top 5. Frosted Flakes is number 1 on the market for me, dog. Frosted Flakes, I get the mega box. I'm talking about the biggest one you can fucking buy that costs like $8. Like you gotta go to Sam's Club or Costco. I go to Costco and I buy the big ass fucking mega box of Frosted Flakes. And it lasts me like a couple weeks. Cause I eat a bowl a day. I eat a bowl a day, dog. For real, bro. I'm big back energy, bro. Big bag energy. I will fuck up a whole cabinet of cereal, dog. But I still believe. Oh, you got some cinnamon. Hey, Sheldon, I got a whole box of cinnamon toast crunch with no milk. Oh man, hey, Detroit, you gonna make me buy a stainless steel bowl today? Cause I still eat mine out of a porcelain bowl, and it keeps mine cold. Keeps it rather cold. I don't think I'll ever. I still watch cartoons. Y'all can judge me. Y'all can judge me or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I still watch cartoons and I'm very thoroughly entertained by watching cartoons. I still watch Dragon Ball too. Damn, Tia. Like I never liked Golden Grams. I've always felt like Golden Grams was a betrayal to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I could never cross that line. I've never liked it. Shit, I watch Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry. Shit, I'll go in there and turn on Boomerang in a minute, get me a bowl of cereal and sit there like a fucking child and watch it all day, quiet as hell. For real. Thundercats, man, Thundercats was the shit, man. Thundercats is the shit. Lionel, yeah. Thundercats, fucking Space Ghost, Hong Kong Phooey, Grape Ape, Huckleberry Hound. Y'all remember Hong Kong Phooey? Man, I watch anime like a motherfucker, dog. I don't watch so much anime. I fell in love with anime in Japan. When I lived in Japan, I fell in love with anime, and I can't stop watching it now. Then that's how I found Dragon Ball Z. I found Dragon Ball Z because of living in Japan. Because it came on every day at 4 o'clock in Japan. Dragon Ball Z came on at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I watched that shit every day. Every day, because I was at home at 3:30. I got off work at 3:30. I was home by like 3:45. Already done showered and sitting in my damn chair watching TV. Captain Caveman, oh my God. Throwback. Darkwing Ducks, DuckTales, Tailspin. Oh, yo, Tailspin. Mm-hmm. Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. Petrazi, how you doing, Queen? I don't think I'll ever grow up. I don't think I'll ever grow up, dude. I'm forever be a kid. I'm forever gonna be a kid, and I don't care. Major, what's up, family? Yes, Panthero was the brother of Piccolo. Hey, I'm watching the what arc was it? It was the most recent arc with the guy with the horns. Rescue Down on Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Mind of Mansa Musa. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Look at Mahari. Mahari look like Ren from Ren and Stimpy. Why he ain't talking? Ren and Stimpy. Stimpy. It's Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy used to come on Nickelodeon in the afternoons like 4:30, 5 o'clock. Every morning before school, I would watch Batman. Well, Gargoyles will be on first. Gargoyles came on at 6. Batman came on at 6:30. And I watched both of them before I went to motherfucking school. Animaniacs, yes, sir. Love the anime. You wear a disguise to look like human guys, but you're not a man, you're a chicken, boo. But I changed it to Jigaboo. It's Pinky in the brain. It's Pinky in the brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. To prove the mousey work, to try to conquer Earth. It's Pinky in the brain. I used to love when Dot used to come and do her poetry. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't funny, so he moved to New Mexico. And everybody just be snapping like she just spit bars. That shit was hilarious to me. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, dog. Hey Arnold has no comparison to none of the shit that we watched back in the day. I'm sorry. Inspector Gadget, man, came on in the afternoons, right after You Can't Do That on television, and that was on Nickelodeon, right after Double Dare. Like, y'all, our child, look, I won't go ahead and go on record. Anybody that was born in the 70s, the late 70s, who was raised in the 80s, we had the best childhood in the history of childhoods ever. Don't give a fuck what nobody says. We had Back to the Future. We had fucking E.T. E.T. had a cereal that was the bomb. Anybody who was raised in the 80s, we had the best childhood of all childhood. El Chavo, the Ocho, del Ocho. Man, we had the best fucking childhood, dog. The best cartoons, the best movies. Yeah, we got E.T. in the chat. You right, Shell? I was born in 1978. I remember Breaking, Electric Boogaloo. I remember Clear Pepsi, Maximilian. I remember all the cool Pepsi commercials and shit. You was born the same year my next to the oldest brother was born. My next to the oldest brother was born in 75. Chillin' talking about he was born in 1990. No, you wouldn't. You was born in 1980, fool. Sheldon was born in 1980. Don't believe that motherfucker, dog. He lying. Sheldon lying. Oh, I seen it. I seen it. Ultimate Muscle, yes. I remember all this stuff, bro. I remember all of that shit. I remember Saturday Morning Express on USA. I remember the cable boxes. You had to get up and press the button on top for you to see a cable channel. I remember that damn game show that used to come on WGN that had a clown on it. I forgot the name of the damn clown. I can't call his name to save my life right now. He had a clown, but they used to have them good ass fucking looking oatmeal cookies that they would win in them games and shit. We had the best fucking sitcoms. Shit, you had the Jeffersons, Silver Spoon, Facts of Life, The Cosby Show, Alf, Punky Brewster, Benson. Shit, we had some fucking show. We had some shows. We had Bozo the Clown. Yes, Bozo the Clown. Bozo the Clown. My dad was born in 1953. My dad would be 72. Nope. Yeah, he'd be 72 this year. My dad would be 72 December 23rd. My mom was born in 1955. Pippi Longstocking is coming into your world for trust. Yeah, you remember Strawberry Shortcake? Oh my God. Bob Ross is a fucking national treasure. There, I'll say that. Him and his afro. Y'all remember Lamb Chop? This is a song that doesn't end, and it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song. See? Y'all don't remember Lamb Chop sang along. Lamb Chop sang along will forever be a fucking classic. I do not care what y'all say. That's crazy. Yep, my brothers only took up art. My brother's got a painting now in the High Museum in Atlanta. Right now, he did a self-portrait of himself using flowers. A painting he painted. I watched him paint it. I told y'all my big brother was my hero. E.T. can travel anywhere with both feet, while broke-ass Shelton can't go nowhere with both feet sliced off. Go get those food stamps. Damn, Shelton. Shelton. Shelton, get Mahari, bro. Get Mahari, bro. Get Mahari, bro. Damn. He got your damn food stamps with your real weak ass. That's funny. Did I get my keys? I didn't even get my damn keys. I sure didn't. Because I want some teriyaki chicken and rice. I do. I want some teriyaki chicken and rice bad. Shout out to my sister Ashley's Corner, though. Me and her got the same color shoes, too. Just so y'all know. Me and her both got these. The Jordan 1s, the yellow, black, and white ones. To match my my jumpsuit. Jumpsuit today is brought to you by Ralph Lauren Polo. And the pants are Polo, too. Y'all can see the horse. It's matching. I feel kind of stylistic today. Damn, Mahari. You keep getting shot, dog. Mahari getting shot. Mahari getting shot, man. Mahari, you keep doing this to yourself, bro. I don't know why you do it, man. Mahari keep doing this shit to himself. And I don't know why Mahari like doing it. Mahari like fucking pain, I guess. Because Shelton get his ass every fucking time. Every time I go live, Shelton time his ass out for something. Oh, I got my hair cut yesterday, too. So, shout out to my barber, Byron. Mr. Beezy. Shout out for him getting me right. Because I'm going to feel like a rock star tomorrow. I'm going to feel like a rock star tomorrow. So, yeah. I'm going to feel like a rock star tomorrow. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have fun all day tomorrow. I think I should go to Atlanta. I think I should go to Atlanta and find me a doggone soul food restaurant to eat at. Just to get out of the house. I really wish my fucking truck was fixed. I really do. I really wish my truck was fixed. Because I would drive my truck to Atlanta. Mahari always getting doggone shot in the damn chat because he always be in here starting shit. Y'all don't be seeing Mahari in here starting shit. Oh, yeah, I'm going live at 12 o'clock noon tomorrow. 12 o'clock noon, I'm going live. Tomorrow is my birthday. I'm gonna have a time will be had tomorrow. Yeah, shout out to my barber. He did a phenomenal job. Phenomenal. That's why I go to him. And I tip every time. Tip your bartenders, god dang. And tip your damn your barbers too. And tip your damn servers at the restaurant. Cause they work for $2.15 an hour. Tip. Anybody that provides a service like that, tip them, please. That goes a long way. He know I'm gonna tip him every time. $10 every time. Every time. But anywho, I'm gonna slide my ass over here to this dog, gonna get me some teriyaki chicken and rice, and then go eat some ice cream and get some cookies from Insomnia Cookies. And then I'll be back. Hey, say that for tomorrow, Major. I'll be on live tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Mahari again says Shelton little BBs ain't shit. Broke ass ninja. Damn, Shelton. Mahari again, man. Mahari keep fucking with Shelton, bro. Knowing Shelton got a super wrench. He keep fucking with Shelton, bro. Every time I go live, he fuck with Shelton. But yeah, y'all be good. Shout out to everybody who smashed the like button, everybody who done super chatted and all that good fun stuff, man. Everybody who liked the video, thank y'all. But tune in tomorrow. Be here. Just be looking for your notification bell to go off when I go live. Peace up. A-Town down. They ain't gonna do no good and I ain't gonna be on for 5 minutes, Sheldon. He's just gonna have to sit there and just be mad. But yeah, y'all be good, man. Salute to the LDBC.